Sure. Here's a short love story for you. Whispers of the Heart. Ella had always been the quiet one in the corner of the cafe, her nose buried in a book while the world buzzed around her. She didn't mind the solitude. In fact, she cherished it. It was there, in the peaceful hum of the cafe, that she could escape into the world of fiction, where anything was possible. But on one rainy afternoon, as the sound of raindrops pitter-pattered against the windows, her usual corner was taken. A man sat there, his dark hair slightly damp from the rain, a cup of coffee in his hand, and an unreadable expression on his face. Ella hesitated for a moment, unsure whether to find another spot or sit at the table with the stranger. The man looked up, meeting her gaze, and then smiled, genuine, warm, and a little shy. "Is this seat taken?" he asked, his voice low and soothing. Ella blinked, a little caught off guard, but smiled back. "Not at all." From that moment on, something shifted. They started meeting at the cafe every week, at first for fleeting exchanges, then for longer conversations. They discovered they shared a love for old books, the smell of rain, and quiet moments that made the world seem a little more bearable. His name was Ben. He was an artist, sketching the world around him with delicate lines that captured beauty in places most people wouldn't notice. Ella was a writer, lost in the art of creating worlds from words, painting emotions on pages. Together, they found a shared language, one that didn't need to be spoken out loud. One evening, as the sun set in a blaze of orange and pink, Ben handed her a sketchbook. "I drew this for you," he said softly, his fingers brushing against hers as she took it. The page was filled with a simple sketch of Ella, sitting in her usual spot at the cafe, lost in her book, the soft light from the lamp above casting a halo around her. "You captured me," she whispered, her heart fluttering in her chest. He nodded, his eyes filled with tenderness. "You were always there. I just had to notice." From that day forward, Ella knew that some love stories aren't written in grand gestures or sweeping romances. Sometimes, they begin in the quiet moments, in the small spaces between two people who simply notice each other. And in that noticing, the love story unfolds, one page, one glance, one sketch at a time.